So, it has been 1 month since I sold my Leica Q and I bought this Leica M8. And no wonder it was blown up. And the output from me owning a Leica M8 for 1 month is 37 photos. Obviously, in my last video, I told you I'm running the Voigtlander lens, but I did actually buy another lens as well, which is a TT Artisans 21mm, which is new in box, hasn't even. It's a TT Artisans M21mm 1.5, and it hasn't even got onto the camera. It's actually for sale right now on Facebook Marketplace. I'm not going to use it. I like the Voigtlander. I bought both lenses at the same time. I'm like, fuck it. So, my camera settings are generally pretty simple. ISO 160, apart from one shot, which was 2500 because it was super bloody dark. And I'm going to put it up on my other screen and then I'll input them into the video. So, let's go through my output. This is a photograph through my neighbour's window. I generally shoot black and white. You won't see me shoot colour very often, but I was just playing with the camera. I was excited. That's through the glass third door, and I kind of like the way it's got the muted colours and it's a bit saturated. That was actually with the do some checks. The blah blah blah. What is it? 1.4 35mm TT Artisans lens, which came off the camera because I don't know, it's 35mm. So that was 35mm. This is 35mm, slightly cropped in, obviously back to black and white. Just a guy sitting in the park, reading a newspaper. Good bokeh on the background. I really enjoy that one. That was probably 35mm as well. This is 35mm just in my hallway. Weirdly, the photograph that's in the middle of that is me and my dad in England, and that was taken with my original Leica M8, which I should never have sold. But we remedied that problem, so got rid of the corner of the room. Just playing first day with the camera before the Voigtlander turn up. So that's a 35mm shot. Again, 35mm local bakery. A little bit over edited. Trying to get my hand back into the black and white. So same thing. This must be the 21mm. I'll have to check in. So this is probably where I've got the Voigtlander. Just local houses. My exposure compensation is down one stop, so it's ISO 160, and then I ISO comp down. Sorry, ISO comp. My brain hurts. I've been on vacation for 2 weeks. My brain hurts. White balance compensation. This is just locally. For some reason, I gravitate towards pictures of trash. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I think my pictures are trash. Who knows? This street market is outside my house. This is, I think, probably 35 still. No, this is 20. I got the 21, and this is Lightroom with the lens blur effect on, because the picture actually came out a little bit blurred. I'm still getting used to split focus on the lens and the camera, and I want to save it. So there's a nice little old lady with highlight there. The lens blur in Lightroom is amazing. This is a local show. It's Boogie Wonderlands. A little bit dark, a little bit overcast. Obviously, got a lot of light from the stage. I really wanted to get the dreadlocks in this guy's hair, but he was bouncing around, or she was bouncing around a little bit too much. So I never got it, but I got the lead singer from Boogie Wonderland. This is Boogie Wonderland again. I thought this was just kind of cool. Barely any editing on that. Probably 25 clarity detail. It's the crowd. Boogie Wonderland's 21mm. Again, not much editing there. This dude, I tried to take a photograph of this dude before. I saw him in the local store. I said, "Hey, can I take a photograph? You look amazing." He went, "No photographs." But I caught him in the crowd. That's definitely got lens blur on it. because I point focused on him. Should have given him my card. I didn't have my card. I should have given it to him so I could sit in the photograph. They were having a good show, great time, a lot of fun. Just walking home, some dude, street corner. Again, 25 on the stuff. Not much editing there. I don't know why I took this one or published it. Definitely got lens blur on it. 21mm. Same kind of photograph, actually. This, actually, I lied. The TT Artisans has been on the camera, and that's the one shot I took. No, that was the TT Artisans. This was the TT Artisans. Yeah, and that was it. 2 shots on that lens. Don't like it. Yeah, didn't like it. So for rainbow, muted colours. That was actually pretty much the way the sky was looking. So is what it is. Just that's probably 25 and plus a little bit of explosion, bit of black, bit of white, nothing too serious. That's my neighbour dancing when we're with the rainbow. I don't know why she's dancing in the street, but again, probably a little bit of white balance and then just clarity and detail. Yep. And then I did 2 differences on this one. You can actually see that I've done a point focus on it, and that's the one that I actually, this one is fine, this one is the one I sent out, and I think it's my profile picture on Facebook. Out in the country, Audiab, which is a camping area in Sutton, very close to America. The colour version of this, it's actually silver horns and the moose is bright orange. I don't know if that's cropped. No, definitely is. That one is. This one isn't. So this picture of Manon was actually cropped. This one isn't. This is full size. I can't remember why I cropped it. I think my sister was in there. No, so just like the colours and the reflections on the moose, I was just meandering around. This is just a house amongst a whole bunch of bushes and trees on the campsite. Again, clarity, detail, up, exposure comp, a little bit of black, a little bit of white. Clouds look funky. In that one, this is me taking a photograph of me in a window. You can see that for some reason with the double glazing, I'm reflected a number of times in the middle of the picture and the thing, so it kind of looked cool, and I figured, well, fuck it, whatever. This one's definitely out of focus and way overdone. And now I'm looking at the top left-hand corner of it, it looks like absolute dog's ass. Must have blurred it, must have missed the focus there somewhere. Looks like shit, don't publish stuff like that. This one is the missus walking with the dog. I just saturated the colours on that one. This is the local area. It was pretty nice weather, it wasn't too bad. So like 37 photographs. And you've got it in black and white or colour. I prefer black and white. I always prefer black and white. The difference between colour and black and white wins every single time. That looks so much nicer. Local area. Now, this is a funny one. This is a cow, but I misfocused, and you can see the blade of grass is absolutely fucking mint, perfect clarity on that blade of grass. So I misfocused, the cow's blurred, the blade of grass is amazing. Kind of a happy mistake. It's unusual to see me posting colour, but yeah, that was super fun. And then another cow picture just done. Sky looks amazing without too much editing. Again, clarity, detail. There is actually a cow in the middle of this photograph. The tree had fallen over because of a lot of water and rain. The sky looks amazing again. There's a cow, you can see the horns right in the middle. If you look at the hole, there's a cow eating a tree. A little bit dark, but then again, my camera, and funny thing is, I got a bunch of corrupted images after this, and my battery died right after this photograph. So that's how it came out. It was just dying. The one after that was a corrupted file because the battery was dead, and no, so the picture after this had lines on it because the battery was dying. I hope the CCD hasn't gone, because otherwise it's an expensive paperweight. So that looks pretty cool. And then this one is Weirdly, there's an observatory down below the cottage we were staying in. It was dark and they had these really cool lights, and I wanted to take a photograph. 160s, and then I had to cut it. So I banged the ISO to 2500 and steadied it actually on the railing of the cottage, and it's grainy as all buggery. It looks like there's a fire, which is kind of cool. But there's no way you could recover that with the conditions. I did my best. This is the missus and the dog. I'm just out. Not too much editing on that. I think I dropped the saturation a little bit. Didn't do too much. This is a photograph from actually this morning. Old man just getting up off of the park bench. Again, all of these are the 21mm Voigtlander. Not too much editing on that, did I? And I did actually do a focus on that guy, because the foreground's blurred when it should. A bunch of pine cones in the neighbour's garden. It's kind of cool. I thought that's kind of funky. This one, okay, this is kind of interesting. So the photograph of the old man, the pine cones in this, I hadn't switched the ISO back to 160, so this is shot at 2500, which you should not shoot a Leica M8 at 2500. It was blown out. I had to take out a bunch of noise on it, but a quick dirty edit as per usual. Still a little bit blown out. I'll retake that photograph on a nicer day, but it turned out all right. A little bit too white in this time. This is the local church. They've got a bunch of scaffolding up it. Kind of fun. Again, 2500 ISO, which means it's completely blown out, so I had to tinker with it to get it to something like that. I don't like the dirty cloud on the top left-hand corner, but I was just trying to rescue the picture. And this is a baseball field. I just muted the colours and just added some clarity and detail. So that's it. That's what we've done. 37 photographs in a month. There's more, but they're not good enough to actually be shown. But I'm pretty happy with it. I think my next purchase will likely be a Leica M240, because I am worried about the sensor wear and tear on the M8. I'll put it out for special occasions. I'm still going to keep using it, but at some point I will invest in a Leica 240. Probably the 240, I believe, is only, I think the lowest ISO is 200, and it's got 24 million pixels, so whatever. If I find one cheap, I'll pick one of those up. So the M8 gets less wear and tear, because I'm slightly worried. Not worried, but I'm worried enough that I'm going to be gentler with it. And the Q2 is sitting on the shelf. I should pull out the Q2. And tomorrow when I wander around, take photos, I will pull out the Q2 and have a play with that, because the weather's going to be crap. That's it. So 1 month of the Leica M8, that's the output. 37 photographs. I think if I go checking, just the heat review to get out edited. I took 141 photographs this month with that camera, which isn't bad. So 140 out of 141 shots, I've edited and published 37, which is actually a pretty good number. Not quite 50%. A lot of my photographs, please remember, I try and one-shot everything. If I blow the photograph, I blow the photograph, and I have, with the focusing and whatever else, blown the photograph a number of times. Is it a worthwhile investment? If you can find a mint, low numbers, M8, 100%. But because if your sensor goes, you can't replace it, you're basically screwed. It will be a paperweight. Probably go for the M240. Would probably be a better option. Plus a focus peaking on it. I'd probably go M240 rather than M8 unless you're a real die-hard M8 fan. So there you go. 37 photographs, 1 month. That's it. Hope you enjoy the videos. I would say like and subscribe, but I'm very infrequent with actually putting out content. But I'm on vacation, so maybe there'll be another video this week. Take care. Peace.